Guys, we have bigger problems here. Well, the right has finally done it. Lori Lightfoot, the mayor of Chicago, has declared a call to arms in response to the Supreme Court's decision to completely ban women from being able to vote, even though this overturning has literally nothing to do with the LGBTQIA2S+ community, and the Supreme Court has shown absolutely no intention of discriminating against the LGBTQIA2S+ community in any capacity. It's obvious that they're planning on targeting the LGBTQIA2S+ people next, and the right wing is completely to blame in a way that is yet to be determined. Now, one could make the argument that by making a call to arms, Lori Lightfoot has essentially called for people to incite insurrection against an arm of the federal government. But because it's Lori Lightfoot, the argument is simple.
Shut up! This is totally different!
Thank you, fucking dick. It's only insurrection when the conservatives do it. Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene may have never used the term call to arms before, but they never used the term peacefully assemble either. So therefore, when they did it, it was obviously sedition. So when Lori Lightfoot made a call to arms, it was her right as a Skeletor cosplayer to do so. So you now have my express permission to quit stomping on her First Amendment rights unless you want her to unleash the power of the Havoc Staff upon us. And besides, if you don't have a uterus, you don't get a say.
No, I don't think anyone with a penis should have any say.
Do women have penises?
Women can have penises.
And moving forward, when dealing with women's health care and people with vagina, and when I say women, I'm including non-gender conforming individuals and trans women.
And can men get pregnant?
Men can get pregnant.
Makes sense to me. The only way you're allowed to have a say in such things is if you identify as a birthing person and physically carry a uterus in your mind. Then you can express your opinions all you want. That's what I did when I tried to protest for abortion rights. I stormed into a Catholic church on Mother's Day. Those racist assholes had the gall to tell me that I was disrupting their First Amendment rights to worship, and they had the further gall to disrupt my right to protest on their private property. Now, like I said, I identify as a birthing person who physically possesses a fully functional uterus in my heart of hearts, and nobody gets to tell me what to do with my body, especially not the government, which is why I'm thankful that there's a gargantuan baby formula shortage. No grocery store gets to tell me what I get to put in my physically imaginary baby's body, and neither should you. You should be proud that your baby is starving, because every single second that your child goes without formula that it desperately needs in order to survive is a second that you're sticking it to Vladimir's Putin. And I sleep soundly at night knowing that by slowly starving my physically imaginary trans-binary baby is being made substantially worse thanks to a massive diesel shortage that's going to cripple an already severely damaged supply chain, which is going to further cut us off from food, water, and other supplies that we need in order to keep our civilized society civil. And thanks to the gloriously butt-fucked economy, things are going to be made significantly better thanks to the price of food, water, and other supplies skyrocketing. And currently the White House is standing brave with its new message.
No, that is not true.
Well, I'm convinced these guys truly do have their priorities straight. Alongside giving more money to a neo-Nazi dictatorship in the Ukraine despite massive problems we have on the home front, they've also had no other option but to cancel a massive oil lease up in Alaska because of those price-gouging, ultra-MAGA greedy oil billionaire racisms who aren't drilling for oil because they have the leases needed to drill but won't drill because they want more money, so the government had no recourse but to cancel the massive lease to keep them from making money even though oil is at a record high. You know, fucking Trump, this is all your fault. But lest we forget the White House biggest priority, Jen Psaki stepping down to make room for a new press secretary who is blacker and more of a lesbian dyke than she could ever dream to accomplish. So take a guess what that little bitch is going to be doing next. Starting up a show on MSNBC where she's going to be spewing truth and honesty out of her fucking mouth hole, which offends me because I think we can all agree that nothing can compare to the hot, gooey, and sticky truth that spews out of Brian Stelter's sexy little mouth. And if you ask me, that's far more important than worrying about a physically imaginary trans baby slowly dying as it withers away from starvation. Look, I get it, times are tough. It's costing a lot more money to fill up your tank, and your retirement plan may be going out the window thanks to a decimated stock market, and you may have trouble feeding your own baby right now, and nobody is feeling it more than our brave president who is feasting on your delicious pain. Now more than ever, we need to be unified. We need to join hands and start to sue school children for not using proper gender pronouns. We need to focus our attention on the abusive nuptials between two overpaid Hollywood actors. And as we wonder whether or not Elon Musk is going to go through with his Twitter deal, we can rest assured, when we can't even afford to feed our own families, the government is sending pallets of baby formula to the border for free. And if you ask me, that's the greatest gift of all. What is up, Mahonies? Arston the Unclean here. Thanks for taking a little time to check out the new video. If you think that stocking up on canned goods is cooler than an REO Speedwagon jean jacket, then why don't you hit that subscribe button and ride shotgun on the gravy train? And if you got a hankering for leaving a comment down below, then I won't stand in your way. Today's subject is Betamax players. Before signing off, I want to give a sincere thank you to the Economic Ninja for his honest reporting on some of the most insane things going on in today's markets and keeping us all focused on what's really important in today's society. Come check out some of his videos, you might be glad you did. The link to his channel is in his description below. And as always, thank you for caring, and I'll see you in the gulag.